In the vast expanse of the Sahara, where the relentless winds sculpt dunes and the sun scalds the earth, the legend of Cambyses too unfolds like a timeless saga. In 525 BC, this formidable ruler of the Persian Empire cast his gaze upon Egypt, commanding an army that would swiftly conquer the ancient realm of the pharaohs. Yet, his thirst for dominance didn't end there. In 524 BC, Cambyses, fueled by a desire to crush rebellion, dispatched a mighty army of 50,000 soldiers into the heart of the desert, marching towards the oasis of Siwa. This oasis, home to the revered oracle of Ammonius, had refused to legitimize Cambyses' rule, kindling the flames of his fury. The ancient Greek historian Herodotus, chronicler of these events, wrote of a colossal sandstorm that rose with an almost divine timing, engulfing the army before it could reach Siwa. Not a single soul escaped the fury of nature. Over the years, the tale of the lost army of Cambyses has captivated explorers and historians. Countless expeditions, particularly in the 20th century, sought to unearth the remnants of this enigmatic force, yet the desert sands guarded its secrets relentlessly. Some skeptics, citing the lack of conclusive evidence, dismissed the story as apocryphal. Then, in the year 2000, the desert's silent whispers yielded a surprise. An Egyptian geological team, in pursuit of petroleum deposits, stumbled upon artifacts buried beneath the shifting sands. Metal fragments resembling weapons, textile pieces hinting at ancient clothing, and human remains lay hidden, sparking a renewed investigation. However, details remained elusive. In 2009, documentary filmmakers claimed to have found evidence of the lost army, including bronze weapons, jewelry, and human remains. Their findings, though, faced skepticism as they lacked approval from the Egyptian Supreme Council of Antiquities and refused to submit their discoveries for scholarly review. A Dutch archaeologist later proposed a provocative theory, challenging the sandstorm narrative. According to this perspective, the army did not vanish but fell victim to an ambush by Egyptian rebels. Cambyses' successor, Darius the Great, then allegedly fabricated the sandstorm tale to erase his rival's legacy from the pages of history. Whether rebels or nature's wrath, Cambyses emerged victorious, securing control over almost all of Egypt. Yet, the ultimate fate of his army remains an unsolved mystery, an ancient riddle whispered by the winds that traverse the Sahara. The Roman Empire, an indomitable force in the annals of history, faced a moment of reckoning in the deserts of the Far East. The story of the lost legion of Crassus paints a vivid picture of ambition, defeat, and a mysterious journey across continents. In the year 53 BC, Roman general Marcus Crassus, the wealthiest man in Rome, led 7 legions into battle against the Parthian Empire near the ancient town of Carrhae, in present-day Turkey. What began as a quest to extend Roman territories turned into a devastating defeat. The Parthian general, Surena, orchestrated a brilliant trap, luring the Romans into the desert where they were bombarded, exhausted, and ultimately defeated. Crassus, humiliated and defeated, met a grisly end, his fate intertwined with molten gold and desert sands. More than 40,000 Roman soldiers were captured and sent eastward, a journey that would take them to the distant lands of the Far East. 17 years later, the echoes of Rome reached the Battle of Shershur in ancient China. It is here that a group of Roman soldiers, seemingly having embraced a new life as mercenaries hired by the Shonu nomadic steppe tribe, appeared on the battlefield. Ancient Chinese chronicles vividly describe these fair-skinned warriors, fighting in a formation reminiscent of the Roman testudo. The traces of this Roman influence persisted, as modern genetic testing in Chinese villages revealed a surprising connection. Approximately 56% of the genetic makeup in these villages bore signs of Caucasian origin, blue eyes, Roman noses, and occasionally fair hair, traits uncommon among the Chinese. A perverted Roman helmet, inscribed with the words "One of the Surrendered," surfaced in a village, adding a tangible link to the ancient past. The lost legion of Crassus, it seems, may have found a new home in the distant reaches of the East, leaving an indelible mark on the tapestry of history that transcends empires and bridges the expanse of continents. The time of troubles that gripped Russia in the late 16th to early 17th century was a period marked by political chaos, famine, and foreign invasion. The heroic dynasty that had guided Russia for over 7 centuries came to an end with the death of Tsar Feofor I in 1598, leaving a vacuum of power. Poland-Lithuania. a formidable European power at the time, saw an opportunity to expand its influence and territory. By 1610, Polish forces had occupied Moscow, and a puppet ruler, Prince Władysław IV, was proclaimed Tsar of Russia. However, this imposition faced strong opposition from the Russian population. In 1613, a Grand National Assembly convened, electing Mikhail Romanov as the new Tsar. This marked the beginning of the Romanov dynasty, distant relatives of the last Rurikid Tsar, and their legitimacy challenged Polish influence. The pivotal moment of Mikhail's election, however, set the stage for a perilous journey. Hiding in the secluded village of Domnino, Mikhail received word of his election as Tsar. The Polish forces, upon learning of this, sought to eliminate the threat and sent troops to Domnino. Legend tells of a crucial moment when the Polish troops, unfamiliar with the route, sought directions from locals, encountering a figure named Ivan Susanin. Susanin, whether willingly or unwittingly, played a role in redirecting the Polish forces, enabling Mikhail's ascent to the throne. As the forces of change swept through Russia, the Romanov dynasty emerged, challenging foreign influence and securing a legitimate claim to the throne. The village of Domnino became a symbol of resilience, where the fate of a nation hung in the balance, and the echoes of that time resonate through the pages of Russian history. In the desolate winter of political chaos in Russia during the late 16th to early 17th century, a pivotal moment unfolded in the village of Domnino. Ivan Susanin, a guide who volunteered to lead the Polish forces to Mikhail Romanov's hideout, took an ominous shortcut through a forest. Neither the Polish forces nor Susanin were seen again. Historians speculated that Susanin, in an act of betrayal, led the Poles astray, condemning them to perish in the deadly cold of February nights. Mikhail ascended the throne, ruling Russia for 32 years and establishing the Romanov dynasty. His tale of society and sacrifice inspired timeless artworks, solidifying his status as a revered national hero of Russia. The legendary 9th Roman Legion, shrouded in mystery and lost to the annals of history, brings forth a tale of intrigue and perplexity. Established in the late 1st century BC, this elite force earned its stripes under the command of Julius Caesar in the battlefields of Spain. Their exploits in the Gallic Wars and Roman civil wars elevated them to a symbol of Roman military might. However, their destiny took a mysterious turn when dispatched to Britain in 43 AD. Instrumental in expanding Roman territory and quelling revolts, the 9th Legion's last recorded action was in 108 AD, when they contributed to rebuilding the Roman fortress at Aberacum, modern-day York. Despite their battle experience and high-quality armor, historical records suggest the Legion vanished without a trace. Speculations abound regarding their fate. Some claim they were lost in the rugged terrains of Caledonia, modern-day Scotland, while others propose they fell victim to British rebels in London. A 2015 discovery in Britain unearthed a Roman eagle sculpture, symbolizing Roman legions, reigniting the mystery. New theories propose that the 9th Legion may have been transferred elsewhere, potentially fighting in the Empire's Eastern Front or involved in building campaigns in the Netherlands. Despite these theories, the fate of the 9th Roman Legion remains elusive, a testament to the enigmatic nature of one of Rome's elite forces. Amidst the expanse of the Atlantic Ocean, a tale of exploration and ambition emerges from West Africa. Before Columbus set sail for the New World and the Vikings touched the shores of North America, there was a West African ruler, Mansa Musa's predecessor, with dreams of traversing the vast unknown. The 14th century Mansa Musa recounted the tale during his pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324. The unnamed predecessor dispatched a large fleet into the Atlantic, driven by the belief that the ocean didn't stretch endlessly but led to other lands. Historical records indicate an initial fleet of 200 ships embarked on this daring voyage, carrying sailors, academics, and artists. Tragedy struck, and the majority of the fleet, communicating through drums, is believed to have sailed on during a storm. Those who returned on a lone ship warned of the perilous journey, but the Mansa remained undeterred, commissioning a larger fleet of 2,000 ships. He vowed to lead the expedition personally. The true fate of the second fleet remains unconfirmed, but agricultural evidence in Brazil hints at a possible trade route between the Old and New Worlds. Columbus's logbooks also mention investigating claims of Mali gold and weapons in the Americas. The identity of Mansa Musa's predecessor, simply referred to as the predecessor of Mansa Musa, adds an air of mystery to this untold chapter of exploration. The story underscores the enduring mystery surrounding ancient voyages, highlighting that where Mother Nature is involved, there is no guarantee of safety. The secrets of these ancient mysteries beckon, inviting us to delve into the enigmatic chapters of our past. Subscribe to Tales from Past, a new channel dedicated to uncovering the most awe-inspiring mysteries of ancient times. Leave a comment and join us on a journey to explore the unknown.